Bitcoin is back at $70,000. It's been a really crazy week, but we might finally be on our way to our next bull run target. Some people are still saying that this might be a bull trap though, so let's jump into the charts and take a look at the strength of the current trend and our key levels that will trigger either a parabolic move upwards or another rejection back down. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jess, and as the channel name suggests, it's all about crypto, trading, and technical analysis. So if you're all about that or you'd love to learn, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off this video by just talking about our most recent weekly candle close. So if you guys were following Bitcoin at all in the last week, you know it has been absolutely insane and it was looking quite bearish for a moment there. But really, fortunately, we had a candle close within this range of resistance. And in my last video, I said that if we had a candle close below this level of resistance, it would be extremely bearish. Within the range would be neutral, and then above this $69,000 range of resistance would be extremely bullish. So we had that weekly candle close within that neutral territory, and that has essentially eliminated a large potential for any sort of macro correction back downwards. So things are looking good, things are looking safe again, and Bitcoin is looking quite strong on the macro charts once again. So that is the weekly candle close. Now let's go over to the short time frame to talk about our most recent price action. So if we take a look at the short time frame price action, we can see that it's actually been really strong lately. So in my last video, we had this really big downtrend that we wanted to break through, right? And that would signal a push past this entire correction and a new trend narrative. And so we have established that we have pushed past this downtrend, and we also had this RSI downtrend here. Let me draw it in. This was that main downtrend that we were really looking to break to confirm a move out of this structure here. So as you can see, the moment we broke through that RSI downtrend here, we had a confirmation of a break out of the price action downtrend, and we pushed past $69,000 and we flipped it from a level of resistance to a base of support. So in terms of key levels of support, that is our very first one. That is our key level of support. As you can see here, the bottom of this range is actually also our point of control on the VRPV. So as we continue above the point of control, the bulls have control of the price narrative. We have enough strength at this point to be absorbing a lot of that selling pressure that we're getting here. And the moment we go below that point of control is a little bit of a sign that we might be flipping the trend narrative back to being bearish to neutral for a little while. So our key level of resistance is at $73,000. That's our previous all-time high. And if you have a look at the VRPV, you can actually see that this entire recent move, or this crash and all that recent price action has actually really strengthened our base of support here. So previously, if we just go on replay for a bit and take a look at the VRPV, our prior point of control was actually around $62,000, and our main levels of support was really around this base here. You can see the thickness of these ranges here at $62,000 and at 67. That was really our only level of support, and then we had our both psychological and price action resistance at $73,000. But now, ever since all of this movement, we've really kind of consolidated a lot more strength within these levels here. So as you can see, we've really flipped the thickness of these levels here, and they're a lot stronger than this level of resistance. So while we're above here, we should be able to push past that $73,000 range of resistance and continue on in that price discovery. So naturally, the very first level that we'll be looking for in that price discovery is that next whole number. So $80,000 is a psychological level. So it should probably be anywhere between that 79 to 80.5 thousand, which is still from that breakout about a 7% move or 8% move. So that's still pretty big. Okay, so moving on to structural patterns, right? So naturally, we've gotten rid of or invalidated, all of these downtrends, this price action downtrend from that correction and this RSI downtrend here. But we actually still have one more main RSI downtrend that we need to break in order to see that parabolic behavior above $73,000. And this is the one that actually took us throughout this entire correction. This was the bearish divergence that signaled that we were going down. And so it is a very strong downtrend here. As you can see, that little fake out that we had over here was at $69,000, and that is the reason why we have been unable to push past and into our next level of resistance just yet. It is because we need to invalidate this downtrend before we see any of that happen. Now, if we take a look at our uptrends or our newer trend narratives, we can see that we have a 4-hour time frame uptrend over here, right? So that is this one here. And then we have an RSI uptrend. Sorry, let me fix this one. We have an RSI uptrend over here. So that coincides with the very bottom of this correction here at $60,000, and it goes something like this. So what we're looking for is for this short time frame gain in momentum to be stronger than our overarching bearish momentum over here. So what we're trying to see is a push past on the short time frame uptrend, a push past this higher time frame downtrend, and that will signal a push past $69,000 and $73,000 here. So this level of resistance, right? In terms of worst case scenarios, if we don't manage to push past this downtrend, so at this point of confluence here, at this point where these two trend lines converge, if this higher time frame downtrend takes control and is stronger than our short time frame momentum, what are we going to see? We're going to reject from that high time frame downtrend, right? So potentially another test of this level here, rejection, and then break down from our RSI uptrend. So what that means is when that happens, we will likely lose this level of support, break past POC level, and if we do that, we are still in an uptrend. We have this uptrend that coincides with our main level of support all the way down here at $65,000. So in our worst case scenario, if we lose this short time frame RSI uptrend and this high time frame downtrend takes control of the narrative, we're still in an uptrend, right? We're still above $65,000. We're still above our 4-hour time frame uptrend. So it's not a matter of if we're going to break past this RSI downtrend, it's a matter of when. So when that happens, what we'll end up doing is traveling within an uptrend, right? Because trend is your friend until it ends. There's no reason to assume that we're going to lose this uptrend and then go all the way down to $60,000 as our next level of support, while these two levels of support are still acting as levels of support. So what we'll do when that happens is form a new RSI uptrend as the trend develops and have another test of that downtrend then. So it's just a game of patience right now. And the price action on this short time frame is looking really, really strong. Even if we move in just a little bit into that 1-hour chart and take a look at this rejection here, let's take a look at what we can see. So on the 1-hour chart, we can see the gain in bearish momentum that took us through that rejection there. So this is that higher time frame downtrend that we're trying to break. That's that deviation or the fake out. And this is our shorter time frame or 1-hour RSI downtrend here. Right, so what we need to see is a break of that RSI downtrend. Sorry, let me fix it. Break of that RSI downtrend and a break of this parallel channel that we're traveling in. So if we have bearish momentum or gaining bearish momentum and we're only traveling sideways, that is another sign of strength, guys, because we're absorbing the bearish momentum or the selling pressure that we're seeing at this level. So this is our parallel channel. And what we might expect is at some point, either right now on this break, because it looks like it's breaking, is a break of this parallel channel and a break of that higher time frame downtrend and to our next level of resistance at $73,000. Now, if we break that higher time frame downtrend there, that is when we can confirm that move above 73 and back into price discovery. What we might also see is if this continues downwards is a little bit more sideways consolidation as we continue to absorb all of that selling pressure. We'll see a potential deviation low. So that will be within this range here, potentially just at $64.5 thousand or just a little bit low. And then after that deviation low, we see a breakout above. And on that breakout, we will break through that shorter time frame RSI downtrend and into that next level to test, right? So that's what to look out for on the very, very short time frame. But overall, looking at the 4-hour chart, sorry, it looks like such a mess. It is looking really, really strong, guys. Really, everything that the price action is really telling us is it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, so let's talk about the macro implications of this short time frame price action. So if we go to the weekly chart or the monthly chart, we know that we have our weekly and our monthly candle close happening in just under 5 days. So that is extremely important. And what we're really, really looking for is a weekly or a monthly candle close, both of the closes actually, above $69,000, right? So that is this top of this range of resistance here, $69,000. When that happens, let's zoom in. We will end up forming, on the weekly chart, we will end up forming a double engulfing candle. So this candle here has not only engulfed last week's red candle, but the week before. So that is a huge sign of strength. And even if you have a look at all of this here, that is a huge sign of strength. Not only did we literally push past all of that bearish momentum or that selling pressure that we had over here, but the strength that we had to push us past all of that was stronger than both of those moves downwards in the last 2 weeks. So that is a massive sign of strength, and it should continue to push us past this level of resistance at $69,000, above our deviation high at 73, and back up into that price discovery, right? And then even on the monthly chart, we know, let's pull up BLX for a second. Okay, even on the monthly chart, we know that what we really want to see is that monthly candle close above our prior all-time high. As you can see here, a break past our prior all-time high, and with the monthly candle, we get that parabolic green behavior. Same thing over here, break past the all-time high on the monthly chart, we get parabolic green behavior. So that's really what we're looking for here. We're looking for a break of that $69,000 level. And if we go back onto the short time frame, 69K is above our point of control, it's above a huge range of support, and it is above our short time frame uptrend. So really the likelihood of getting that 69K close is very, very high. Alrighty guys, that is the end of the analysis for today. Things are certainly looking quite good for Bitcoin. Even in that worst case scenario, all we do is bounce on that base of support at $65,000 and continue on in our short time frame uptrend. If you guys enjoyed the video today or you learned something, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel down below. And if you want to see more of my content, I do have a free Telegram channel where you guys can sign up for daily Bitcoin updates as well as crypto and economic news. If you're interested in my VIP channel, you can check out more details over here. VIP gives you exclusive access to my personal trade setups with exact entry points, stop losses and targets, as well as trade justifications and a risk management and trading journal. If you are a trader and you want 15% of your trading fees, sign up down below to BitGet and BingX. They are two of the world's top 10 exchanges, and BitGet is available to everyone outside of the US and Singapore, and BingX is available non-KYC and worldwide. Hope you guys have a really great week, and I will see you next time. Bye!